Hi beautiful people, how you're doing? My name is Ayola and I am a content creator based in Dallas, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, thank you for dropping by, and if you're a returning subscriber, you already know, then answer to prayers. Thank you for always coming back. So today we are talking everything GRE. Most especially, I think from the thumbnail, I don't know what the thumbnail will be at this point that I'm shooting this video, but I'm just going to get right into the video. This is a GRE video for everybody that wants to write, or anybody that wants to write GRE. If you don't know, GRE is the graduate record exam. It's an exam that you write if you are trying to get admission to graduate school, either for PhD or for master's level entry. Right, so I recently just graduated from my master's degree and I wrote GRE, and I kind of just really pay attention to a lot of information that comes through the ETS, that's the body that organizes the GRE exams, and so much more. And I just thought that this information might be useful to somebody. However, disclaimer, I have no power or have no certification on GRE or ETS or work with anybody that has like affiliation with that body. This is just my knowledge, so it is opened to criticism, so to say. Let's jump right into the video. So today's video is about how I wrote my GRE, I failed my GRE, but I still got 2 admissions. So this video is about what do you do when you fail your GRE. It's so bold of us that most people that we have here on YouTube always talk about their wins, and I'm also one of them, right? We're quick as humans to share our wins before we share our downs, right? But if you've watched my previous video, you would understand that I have mentioned before that I didn't necessarily pass my GRE, which means you may take this with a pinch of salt, but actually these are the things I did after you fail. And I know that there are some people here that failed their GRE exams and they are just like, what's up? What do I do next? What's going to happen to me? I already failed. Is this the end of the international education for me? And yeah, basically that's what we're going to be talking about today. I know I just ranted a lot, but here with me, I'm a content creator. We tend to talk a lot sometimes. How was I able to secure 2 admissions after I failed my GRE? First off, my heart goes out to you if you are currently in these shoes and you're watching this video because you failed your GRE. I'm so sorry you have to experience this. There are 2 options. First things first is either you choose to rewrite the exams, like some people I know, they decided to write it again, and some people in their second time around they got it right, which was amazing, and some people even by the second time they didn't get it right. So what do you do when you actually do fail your GRE exams? So first things first, I believe in safety net, right? I believe in putting all your eggs in God's basket, but in decisions that comes to graduate school, I don't believe that you should only put your apply for schools or that requires GRE alone. I think you should be able to apply for schools that requires GRE and schools that do not require GRE, maybe for your same course, or maybe you have to tweak your course in one way or the other. Bottom line is, first advice or first suggestion I have is try to look for schools that do not require GRE exams. There are so many, and even some courses that you think, oh, I'm going for computer science, they will definitely require GRE. You will find out that some schools waive the GRE for you. GRE is a beautiful exam that gives you like an edge over other applicants, like, or maybe you have a very good score which will make them like consider you. But if you have a very good undergraduate results that you're coming with, you have a good test of English results, and you have like a good SOP, which is statement of purpose, you have a good resume and all that good stuff and working experience to back up your claim, GRE is important, but in the grand scheme of things, it might not be important to all schools. So as you are looking for the Ivy League schools, look for the safety net schools, look for the middle level schools, like schools that would necessarily, and some schools are even Ivy League and they just waive GRE. Generally speaking, do your research, look for schools that waive GRE, apply to those schools. So peradventure you already failed and you're just thinking, okay, what next? I think you should just start off by first take a deep breath, then decide if you want to take the exam or not. Second thing you should do is find schools that do not require GRE. The third thing I would say you should do in this situation is, for me, right, this is what I did. I sent in my results. So I had like 200 and maybe 80 something or 90 something. I can't even remember right now, right? I'm a graduate. It's been about three years I wrote GRE now, so some information are a bit fuzzy. So what I did is during that exam, I already had three schools in mind, right? I already had about three schools in mind at the time. And at the point of writing your exams, you have the opportunity to send your results out to schools. So this is the thing, if you do not send your results out immediately, you would have to pay money, like pay about maybe $20 later on or $30 to send your result out to the schools you want to send it to. So I would say if you already have some schools in mind at that point, and because you think your score, maybe you had 290 something, right? And you think it's not competitive enough, however, you don't know what to do. In order not to waste it, I would say send the results in. Just in case you end up deciding to still go to the school, you don't have to pay extra to send it in, right? And if you decide to take another GRE, it's fine. They would cancel the old score and send in the new score. So you are not losing either way. So I would say send your results in first. In the midst of that chaos of you failing, so long as your score is not like 260 or one something, send your results in. Just do it. That's what I did, and I think it worked for me, because eventually when I had to now, like when I got into school and I had to send my GRE results, they didn't care if I passed or failed at this point. They just wanted to know that I wrote GRE. I didn't have to pay extra money to send it in. So send your score in whether you fail or you pass. I think that's the third important point to note when you get to this point of I didn't pass my GRE. Fifth point for me is start preparing for a new exam. So basically you failed, life goes on. You're not going to say because you failed your GRE that's the end of life. So if you've decided that there is no way forward, the schools you want are not waiving GRE, it's a compulsory thing, start to prepare for a new exam. However, think about where you did well and where you did, because you will get your results right, so you kind of know where your strength lies and where your weakness lies. Go in there and just pick up your weakness and work on it. And honestly, above all things, right, hand over your affairs over to God. I don't know what your faith is. I'm a Christian, right? And I would say pray to God and all that. I don't know what your faith is. I would definitely recommend Jesus all day or any day, but definitely re-strategize. To not go with the same plan that you went with the first time. And now I think it's easier because now you have an idea of what the exam looks like, so you kind of have something to your advantage when going back. So brace yourself up, but give yourself time. Don't just rush back to register. GRE is an expensive exam, and it's even more expensive now in 2025. I'm assuming that this is you're probably seeing this video in 2025. I'm recording here in 2024, but you might be seeing this video next year. So definitely do that. That is like my 5 major tips. It's not a long video that I would share with somebody. If I was going to do GRE again, these are the things I would also consider. And from where I stand doing it before and how I handled the situation, sending in my results was not the worst idea in the world. It is not. So even if your result is not all-time great, if you have some schools in mind and they don't require GRE, send in that result. So to the biggest elephant in the room, the last GRE video I made, I said I was setting up a WhatsApp group for GRE, like a GRE support group for those that are interested. And so far so good, right? From where I'm sitting, I know things are going to improve because I'm implementing some new things in the group this week. However, from where I'm sitting, the group is not fully optimized. This is not doing what I think or I expect it to do. And I'm very accountable and I'm owning up to my drama because I think I also contributed to it in a way. I've been away, graduation happened, life happened, I'm actively looking for a job. So it's just been a lot on me right now. And that's why I think for the first part of the group setup, it didn't necessarily do what I wanted to do for people. Although people are saying thank you, it's going well, but I think they could get more from the group. Hence the reason why the group is coming to a close. So if you sent me a message recently and you're like, you want to join the group. I'm sorry, for right now we have about 12 people in the group, and I think that is a solid number to handle. By the time those people write their exams, I would be able, maybe later in the year, be able to take a new batch, and I would come here to inform you all. So just watch the space, turn on your notification to know anytime I upload a new video, to know when the next batch of GRE support group will be opening. However, would it be monetized? I'm not sure yet, because I believe that when people pay for something, they put in more effort than when they do not. It doesn't cost them nothing, right? But till then, I would say for now it might still be a free class, a free group. But yes, let's see how it goes. Okay. So guys, that is all I have to say. So please, if I am no longer responding to I want to join the GRE group, it's because this current batch of GRE group is closed. We are just going to deal with these 12 people and let's see how it goes for them, and they'll probably be able to share their testimonial to you all to know if it's worth it or not in the end. So that is that about that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you all, and yeah, if this is coming out to me first or earlier in January, Happy New Year. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, share this video with someone that you think would need it to watch it. Drop a comment, let me know what you think. If you've written GRE before, what happened? Is there any tip you would like to share with other people on how to handle failure that comes with GRE? Yes, pretty much that will be all for this video. Love you all, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye. I'd like to add that how I got 2 admissions is the first school I applied for, they required GRE, and my score was about 290 something. Even though they said the competitive score would be like 300 and something, I submitted it, and my results, my undergraduate results was like 4 point something, which was like very top tier. So I think maybe that's why, but my not so competitive GRE score did not matter in the long run. They didn't fault me for it, right? That's why I got the first admission. The second admission, the school did not require GRE. That's how I got it. So you see what I say, find school that wants GRE and find school that do not want GRE. It just balances, like balance each other out in the end. Yeah, that's it. Let's move on.